everybody, it's Addison and I'm back with part 2 of what are the pros and cons of multiple partners. And this is the cons video. If you did not check out the pros video, please look at my other YouTube videos and check out the pros. Again, as a reminder, I'm talking about relationships that are more consistent, not your one-night stands, not your fuck buddy that you see twice a year. These are more consistent, emotionally connected relationships that we're talking about. So what are the cons of multiple partners? So one of the cons that most people first come to think of is sexual concerns. And so that is having sex with multiple partners also opens the door for different exchanges of both energy and disease. And so you have to be willing and able to have really hard conversations about STDs, STIs, and who everybody else is having sex with before you get into these kinds of relationships. So when we talk about sex with multiple partners, the fact is the more people we're having sex with each of their partners as well. And so we have to really trust the person that we're having sex with, that they do not have any STDs, STIs, that they are on their end being protecting themselves so that nothing gets out of control. Because the last thing you want is to find out a year, 2 years down the road that someone had something and then you've been passing it around. So this is when those hard conversations come in place with multiple partners. So you're going to have to talk about STD testing. You're going to have to talk about who they're having sex with outside of you. Are you guys willing to have safe sex? Are you wanting to have bare sex? These are conversations that you're going to have to step up to if you're going to be in these types of relationships where you're opening the door to other partners. Then on top of that, we talk about an energetic exchange as well. And so we're having sex with everybody that our partners have had sex with. And this is a little bit I'm going to do a video on the energetics of sex, but just know that everybody that you're having sex with, anybody that they've had sex with, you're pulling in their energy. And so if you're having sex with multiple partners, you're pulling in different people's energy. And so you have to be careful to protect your energy in those situations. And so again, I'm going to make a video on the energetics of sex, but that is a con to multiple partners. Another is if you're not able to work through and really deal with any jealousy, this can become a con. It's a pro if you use it the way it's supposed to be used to grow and become a better person. However, it can be a con if you're not willing to do the work that you need to do in these relationships, because they can go south, and they can go south really fast if you're not having really open and honest conversations about this. Another con of having multiple partners is you really have to be willing and able to dedicate time. So again, we're not talking about people, random strangers that you might bring into the bedroom every once in a while. We're talking about consistent relationships here. And if you're not willing and able to dedicate time to other people, then don't bring them into your life. That is not good for you. That's not good for them. So if you want to bring in another sexual partner consistently, and when I say consistently, I mean maybe once a month at least, then you're going to have to put some emotional energy into them, some time into them. So you're going to have to take the time, and you're going to have to really dedicate some focused attention on this person. So you can't have your mind with your other partner or the other partner or whoever else, or at work. You're really going to have to focus in on these people and give them your energy and give them that time and that space because otherwise these are going to become very, very negative, and they're not going to get to a deeper level, which the pro of having multiple relationships is that you do grow. So if we're not willing to put in the time and the effort, then it can become a con, because it can become draining, and it can really pull at both your energy and their energy, and that is when resentments get built up. So if you're wanting to have multiple partners, just make sure that you really are willing to dedicate the time and energy that is required for each relationship, and willing to be very mindful when you are with your partner. That's not necessarily saying you have to take lots of time for each partner, but that when you're with that partner, you are fully with that partner, and you are connecting and you are focused, and that you're willing to spend some time with them and getting to know them on more than just a sexual basis. So that is definitely a con, because a lot of people in today's society, we're busy people, and so this is not fast food relationships. We want gourmet relationships which take time, energy, and also when I say time, I'm not talking about just the amount of time you're spending with them in the moment, but also to develop a relationship, you really need time, as far as like months and years, to really continue to build and grow with your partners, because they're going to be growing, you're going to be growing and changing, and trust and deepening of relationships don't happen overnight. They take time and trust to build. So those are some of the cons of having multiple partners. And so I'm curious to hear if you guys have any other thoughts or comments. Please like, share, and comment on this video. Share this video so that other people can get this information as well. I love to hear your thoughts. If you need any help on multiple relationships or sex relationship, or just want to have a better life, then please reach out to me at www.addisonbell.net, and I will see you guys soon in my next videos. I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye, guys.